Telling you. Yeah, man. When Florida gets like this is when it gets to like, paradise. Yes, sir. Enjoy it for as long as possible. Not at all. And also, you heard about that hurricane that's about to destroy Jamaica. Man, Cat 4, 145 sustained winds. Yeah, 100 and, supposed to say 145 sustained, 20 to 30-foot waves. You know how tall 30 feet is? That's like, that's like, that's about what, 20, 22? About 22, 23 right here? Come on now, man. What is that? Like, that's craziness. Yeah, definitely we'll be praying for them. Good, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Yo, King Blaze, Zico Kage, Bertha Gang. What's good? What's good? Kush, we in here, man. We in here. Yeah, we were just talking about the hurricane that's about to hit Jamaica. Prayers go out to everybody that's there. Um, they said it's supposed to be a Cat 4 sustained winds, 140, 145 miles per hour, 20 to 30-foot swells. Definitely keeping prayers out for everyone that's because it's not just a part of Jamaica that's going to get hit. The hurricane is supposed to engulf the entire island, be on top of it. There's no play everywhere on the island is going to get smashed. So keep your prayers out for them, please. If you don't know what we're doing, we're here at Bimbo Bakeries. Thanks so much for the gentleman behind me. He opened up because the main guy's not here. So he opened up so we were able to get the stuff for today for the bread box for the church. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning. We got some stuff to talk about. Let's talk about it. Last night, right? Last night. I'm laughing at so many people because, mind you, I already told you I was never big on Owe. I told y'all that I was never big on it. Never. But I said that he'll probably do way better when he leaves from here. Because that has been the norm for defense, especially pass rushers leaving Baltimore. The Darius, Judon, Owe already has 2 sacks and about 7 pressures since joining the Chargers in 2.5 games of time. 2.5 game of time, the man has 2 sacks, 7 pressures. Mind you, Matabike, who has not played since week 2, is still leading our team in sacks with 2. So I want you to understand that how I feel and when I say certain things, why I feel and say what I say. It's not because I hate the team or I'm being a hater or anything like that, right? It's not because of that. It's because I see foolishness and I call foolishness out. I mean, imagine this. No matter who leaves from this team on the defensive side of the ball, 99% of the time they get better. Huge package. Thank you. It's a pro. I really can't do too much because you already see. Yeah. Because I coming out here to help out the community. So sorry it's not the best right now. Yo, good morning. Hey, Alexander Goodley and LA Zelly. What up? What up? What up? Stacy, good morning. How are you doing? We should be able to beat the Vikings after what we saw, yeah. But this is the crap I be talking about. Like, it's ridiculous watching this team. Like, people make excuses for Zach Orr, then watch, and it's not just Zach Orr, it's all of the pass rushers that have left this team have done way better. Darius turned into the defensive player of the year. Judon turned into the defensive player of the year. Now you have Owe, who was looked at so nothing like we thought he was going to be. He leaves, and now he's looking like what? Like he might get 11, 12 sacks in the season? Yeah, all right. That's crazy to me. Free Chauncey Billups. Listen, man, we're going to get into that too. We going to go. Ray Hunt, good morning, good morning. Money Mike, yeah, bro. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I don't wish prison on anybody. I do not. But they can't look at anybody and blame anybody but themselves. They can never look at anybody and say, oh, this because of this person or the devil got me down. No, you did this. Listen, Chauncey Billups, during his playing days, made about $109 million during his playing days. He signed an extension with the Portland Trailblazers. He's getting almost $5 million a year, if I'm not mistaken. Like $5 million a year. And he just got an extension. The other guy that plays, forgot his name, he played on Charlotte, played for the Heat. He signed almost $100 million contract for 4 years. He's getting paid like $23.8 million a year. You're willing to throw all that away? That doesn't make no sense to me. That's stupidity. That's stupidity. I'm sorry. That's greed and stupidity. Let me tell you something right now. If God bless me and I'm making $20 million a year, I promise you, there is nothing that I will be doing to jeopardize any opportunity I have from enjoying every dollar that I just earned. You understand where I'm coming from? Not one thing. Not one thing. You want to play poker? Get one of those little apps and go play poker on that. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, you're making 20. You're telling me it's not enough? 20 mil a year is not enough? It's ridiculous. But no excuse. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. Oh, and yes, it is jacked up how all you hear is the players. You see their faces. You don't see none of those mafia guys' faces. They're making sure they're keeping all that under wraps, right? But they're gonna throw all them players on there and stuff like that. That's not neither here nor there. You put yourself in this predicament. You like when you make choices in your life, you gotta say, is it worth this? Like somebody told me when we were growing up, right? A lot of people were stealing stuff. I've never stole anything a day in my life, and I can swear to that I've never stolen anything. But we look at when we were kids and be like, oh, we're just gonna steal this. And I remember my father used to tell me, because he said, for one, he said that he'd break me in half if he caught me doing it. But he used to say, is it worth it? Is a piece of bubble gum worth getting arrested over? Is lip gloss worth getting arrested for, right? Is a piece of candy worth getting arrested for? If the answer is no, then why are you taking it? You see what I'm trying to say? You're a multi-millionaire. You're making more per year than a plethora of people will ever see within a year, within their lifetime. Think about it. For you to earn $1 million a year, you'd have to work $50,000 for 20 years with no taxes, all of it being saved. That's $1 million. You're making over 20 million a year. And you're telling me you're gonna go try to start an illegally gambling ring and get yourself wrapped up in the mob? The mafia? Bro, nah, bro. No. This ain't a movie. You ain't Ghost. You feel me? Like, get out of here, bro. Like, you ain't Scarface. Like, what are you doing? You know why people do stuff? And I never understood this. You do stuff so you have opportunity to get money so that you can just live a quiet, nice life. You have everything at your disposal. That's what you got. And you put yourself in this type of predicament? Nah, bro. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. It'd be different like what happened with Paul Pierce when he was in college, where they shot like Paul Pierce, they shot him. They wanted, like, people don't know that about Paul Pierce. When he was in college, they wanted him to throw some college games, and he said no. The mafia tried to get him to because he was a big college player. He said no, and they shot him. So that's different. Like if you weren't doing anything, you were at your home, and they're like, "Nah, you the best player. We're gonna hold your children." That's different. That's different. You willingly, joyfully joined the mafia. Why? Illegal gambling. Why? Like, bro, nah, bro, y'all tripping. You got all that money, you just want to give it away. You're not winning, right? For the people that's going there too, it's like you're not winning money. So it's like you're just going there because you have nothing better to do with your money, bro. It's sad. It really is sad. You can go play craps. You can go to Vegas and go run the tables and everything. Nah. You want to do an undercover black ops table where they got glasses that can see through tables and all type of stuff like that, so they can cheat. Like, bro, you know how crazy that is? That means this is very deliberate. Yeah, spy glasses, spy contacts. What's it called? Bro, it's greed, it's beyond greed. It's beyond me, bro. I told you this right now. If I made $10 million right now, real talk, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is 6.3 million after tax. My mom gets $1 million, my dad gets $1 million, my brother gets $1 million, my sister gets $1 million, and the 2.3 left over is for me, and I will live my life very comfortably, and I'll just do my channel and I'll be fine for the rest of my life. That's off of just 10. I'm telling you, after taxes, what I would do with the money. Me and my sister had this conversation already. She's like, "Is that real?" I'm like, "I'm dead serious with you. Dead serious with you. I can put that all in CDs, like 5 or 6 month CDs, and allow that to roll over and live off the interest, and I'm fine. And you will never need or want anything. If you can't live off of $300,000, 240, almost 200,000 a year, something's wrong with you. These guys are getting paid millions, bro. If the Wunderkind show made $20 million, just 20, not even the 23 point whatever he's getting paid. Do you have any idea how in the clear I am? Mom, you're retired. Dad, you know what I'm saying? You good. My brother, sister, y'all got that in the bank. Y'all good. Church, got to pay your tithes. And you're good. Like, I'm good. Like, there's nothing I would have to do for the rest of my life. My daughter, good. These people are making that per year. And you're telling me you can't find peace? You're making more problems for your life? Nah, bro, I don't feel sorry for you, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I find it very hard to feel sorry for you. And once again, sorry I started it kind of late. Once again, as you guys know, had to come in here. The drive was kind of crazy this morning. I got stuck behind literally 2 different school buses. So it took about an extra 20 minutes to get here. Ridiculous. Good morning, everybody. If you're not wondering, my name is Nitro. I'm the host of the Wunderkind Show. We're here at Bimbo Bakeries picking up snacks and bread for the bread box. And when we're done, we're going to bring it to the church and give it out to the community. You know how it goes. If you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe, that notification bell, slap that hype. Yo, for anybody watching this too, there's something called a HYPE button that you could put. If you're watching any videos from me or live, I think you can hit it 3 times per week. Pick one, hit it. It helps everything go on. It really does. It really gets everything bread. I wish this was money. But either way, it's a blessing. Andre Simons, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Hi, Horace, what up, bro? So yeah, like I said before, like I can't feel sorry for you, bro. Like most of you guys, a lot of people in here are parents. Gregory Smith, good morning, good morning. A lot of you guys are parents. Some of you still have parents that are alive. Sure, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know, what would you do with $20 million? Not even the full. Think about it. If I gave you $20 million right now, you wouldn't be okay for the rest of your life? Doing maybe a side hustle, maybe here or there. You wouldn't be okay for the rest of your life for $20 million? Come on now, bro. That's my problem. Like, you got people out here struggling, fighting to stay afloat, everything. And you get the opportunity to make money on top of money, and you throw it away. You out here just wasting opportunity, like opportunity knocking on your door every morning. Hello? It's opportunity. Haha, you're on time as always. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on now, bro. Like, exactly, bro. Bro, I already know you be on a beach somewhere getting tanned every day. I always be like, turn over. Where's the coconut oil? Rub it, scrub it. Like, come on now, bro. Like, that's the crazy thing, bro. You work hard in life to give yourself an easier life. They're hustling backwards. You work hard so you get an easier life. You don't work hard all the time to get easier life, and now you're like, nah, easy life ain't worth it, bro. I'm squandering it, bro. Like, nah, you out of here, bro. You wildin'. You wildin'. Like, get out of here. Yes, they're crazy. Abdi said he's good. Andre said he's good. Zeke said he good. King Blaze said he good. Bro, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna ask you one. Hey, sir, if you had $20 million right now, would you be set for the rest of your life? Oh, even the guy behind me. Oh, God, yes. That's his answer. So when you hear these guys, you know what happened with the NBA, right? Yeah. They be exact. That's exactly what I'm saying. You heard about the NBA thing, right? Yeah. One of them was making $23 million. He signed a $96 million deal for 4 years. NBA is fully guaranteed. Why are you putting yourself in a situation where you can lose all of it? That's greed. And you're gonna do federal time. No, no, not me. Not me. Yes. It's remarkably foolish. Like the level of stupidity that people take part in. Listen, I would be on a beach, tanning. My daughter good, parents are good, pay my tithes to my church every day. Tan me every day. I'd be the most beautiful color brown you ever seen in your life. Like, what are we doing here? Man, everybody's heard about it because it's everywhere. CNN covering it. It's indifferent. People in other countries laughing at us. Like, bro, you could be that dumb. You let people talk you into what? Bro, nah, bro. Listen, if this channel, mark my words, even made 1 million, I would come on here with tears in my eyes. Just 1 million. Tears would be in my eyes like, bro, this is more, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been such a blessing. Thank you guys for the love. Like, I'd be tears for 1 million. You have any idea if it was 20 million? I'd be on here bawling, ugly crying, boogers all down my cheek, snot on my chin. Nasty world we live in, bro. Nasty. My parents would be crying because they know they good. My parents know me. They know how I get down. If I got it, we got it. They good. They are good. And I'm making sure I'm putting it in a trust, and they're just living off the interest. They haven't got touch it. They're making hundreds of thousands a year. Never have to even look at something ever again. Shouldn't be dealing with the mafia and the. Thank you. How many mafia movies have we watched? Y'all want to be dealing with the mafia like you some bad, like Billy Taylor. Like, get out of here, bro. No. I won't even listen. This channel, for anybody that watches, y'all know me. I've been building this for about 3 years now. And this channel is almost at 10,600 subs on my normal channel. On the new channel, it's at 900 and about 32. Okay, this one's almost monetized too, this new channel. Right? I've been offered so much stuff for gambling. And because of my morals, I said no. I said no. I'm not trying to preach people to go gamble. I don't think that's right for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got millions. You're not struggling. You're not going through anything outside of what life gives you. Because everyone still gets sick. You still go through, kids, wife. You know what I'm saying? Regular day stuff, husband, you know what I'm saying? Go through regular problems. But monetary problems, which is 90% of most of our problems, you don't have. And you happily engulf yourself in a world where you're nothing, where they will kill you if you don't do what they want you to do. So you've lost safety. They'll kill your family, your kids, take away your legacy, all your hard work, and you joined that with a smile. The box. Listen, I grew up Jamaican. The box. Listen, let me tell you something right now, bro. The box that would be waiting. Oh my gosh. Nah, bro. I don't got time for stupidity. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. I don't. That's my biggest pet peeve. I don't like stupidity. I don't like foolishness around me. I really don't. I get mad about that stuff. That's why I say to myself a lot of times. I be like, yo, the stupidness, people's ignorance, keep that over there. Don't bring it over here to me. No. Already I got a temper. Nope. Keep that over there away from me. God bless. Bye. You over there throwing away millions and legacy for what you're. Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. You are a head coach. Bro, you know how long you can be a head coach for? Your career, and you just signed an extension, your career is for another 10 years at least. You're going to be making that level of money. You're going to be in the NBA. have access, all these things, and you throw it away? Why? Like, why? Anybody with common sense, with any little bit of humanity would tell you, like, opportunity don't come all the time. You just don't throw something away at that level on a whim. And you guys did it on a whim. We're talking about a Hall of Famer did it. Like a Hall of Fame did that junk is crazy. Like that junk is like I'll never understand that, guys. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. Like I'll never understand that. Like, come on now, man. That you know what I'm praying for? I'm praying that nothing like this comes on the football field. Please. That's the last thing we need. I'm hoping that everybody that's in football that see what just happened use this and be like, "Oh, I'm not going to do that." I really hope so. Because if they're still doing that, it's like, bro, you're dumb. Oh, you're just want to be dumb out here. You don't see that as federal time that you're going to get. Because let me let you understand something too. If the NBA is doing it, you better believe that they're looking at all the major American sports doing it. MLB is getting looked at. NFL is getting looked at. If the NFL players are doing it, are seeing to be like, nah, I'm good, I'm straight. They ain't looking at me. I'll be all right. You're dumb. You're dumb. And I will not feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. I will not feel sorry for you at all. Not even a little. I'll look at you like, bro, how could you? How could you? Like, nah, outside your mind. You know they are feeling on to. Yeah, that like is crazy. Those mob ties, bro. Listen, and I said it before. If they threatened your family and forced you into it, that's different. Because like I said, Paul Pierce, when he was in college, they tried to do that to him. They tried to approach him with money. He said no. It's documented. And then when he refused to throw a college game, they shot him. And he was like, bro, and that could have ruined it. That could have killed him. They almost killed him. Mind you, he was never doing anything illegal either. They wanted him to throw a game. He said no. He's not doing any of that. He don't even be there where these people live. And they shot him. It's documented. It's documented. So why are you doing what you're doing? It doesn't make sense. You already, that's what I'm saying. You know how the mob gets down. Sometimes you don't have a choice. And then you know what I'm saying. Eventually, if that was the case, that will come out in federal court. That yo they you know what I'm saying. This isn't that. You went and sought it out. Like how dumb do you got to be? And Paul Pierce, that was crazy. He was a college kid. He was like 19 when they shot him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to tell everybody. I'm just like, bro, it is what it is. Like straight up. Like I don't Delvon in the building. What up? What up? What up? Don't worry, guys. I hit Booth. Booth is gone. Don't worry, I got him. Stupidity at its finest. I'm trying to say, bro. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that's been going. Like I said yesterday, so much stuff is going on right now in sports. It's like, come on now, man. I gotta hurry up too. So I gotta go. Um, I don't know, man. Maybe it's me being a I don't know. They used to call me choir boy. I was always known for fighting, but fighting in basketball is what I grew up being known for. But man, I wasn't stupid enough to get in hell or anything like this. It's ridiculous. If they are was forcing people who wouldn't be players like Rozier, it would be the best of the best. Not exactly, not always. Not always. Because if you're a good player on the team, like a good player, like a solid six man off the bench, you can easily shape the outcome of games, help shape the outcome of games. A lot of bench players are playing like the six man, seven man off the bench, playing 25 minutes a game. You could throw the game that way. Like, yo, imagine. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example on that too. I'm not saying he's doing. I'm just saying, example. Let's say DeAndre Hopkins. We're Braden fans. Let's say DeAndre Hopkins said, "I'm gonna start throwing games." Right? DeAndre Hopkins only gets about eight to 10 downs a game. Right? If they throw him one ball, just one, and he knocks it up and gives it for an interception for the for a cornerback, that wouldn't greatly shape the game. Like it would shape the game great. There's been players that have reported mobsters that aren't starters for that stuff. Robbie paid with a $5 donation. Thank you so much for supporting, bro. They need to be members of the Wunderkind Morning Show instead of gambling. Facts. You want to do something with your money? Go ahead and donate to the Wunderkind Morning Show. I promise you, my community, because you already know me, I'm gonna be in the community crazy. So yeah, shout out to you, bro. Best nation donation, first donation of the morning, man. Thank you so much. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I'm just saying that there have been people that weren't the star players that they've pretty much said, you know what I'm saying, we need you to do this. Because mind you got to remember, pro leagues are a whole bunch of the best joining one league. They were some of the best, if not the best players in college. People be forgetting that. Like Christian Laettner is one of the greatest college basketball players we've ever seen. He was a nobody like that in basketball in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So that's my point. Like they can get you thinking you might be bigger than what you are, or get you while you're young, and then boom. That's how they do a lot of it. It's all been documented. It's not like this is the first time something like this has happened. They've been doing stuff like this for years in multiple sports, specifically baseball. Baseball had notorious for stuff like that. Notorious. Yo, baseball was like notorious for that. Heather McCubbins, good morning. How you doing? College basketball. I'm saying, like, even like NFL players. A lot of times we call a lot of these guys like trash, even though you know what I'm saying. But a lot of them were stars of their team. They're the best players, like top three players of their respectable teams. So that's why I try to say like it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like you might try to get somebody while they're young, so they're in debt to you, thinking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he gonna be able to do this for me, and then he might not pan out to what you want. But if he's even a six man, he can heavily influence the game. Look at Terry Rozier, like two turnovers a game for one player could greatly shape a game. In basketball, that's a in basketball, that's maybe a 5 point swing. That's a betting. That's a huge difference. Huge difference. You could um mess with the outcome of a 5 point swing in an NBA in a professional game, bro. That is huge. And that's what they're saying. They were doing their unders and everything else, leaving games early. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that they wouldn't get. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crazy, bro. How much more money do you need? Shaq, I remember Shaq said it. Shaq said even $9 million a year. What else do you need, bro? And Shaq is a billionaire. Shaquille O'Neal is a billionaire. He don't got to be on TNT. Shaq is a part owner of like Madonna's, everything that Madonna does, and all this other stuff like that. He is a billionaire, legit a full-fledged billionaire. And he's even saying, "Yo, I'm gonna go to work a job that he be on podcasts every year, doing this, doing that." Like, bro, if he's telling you, bro, what else do you need? That should tell you all you need to know. You guys out here are tripping. Tripping. My mom, bro, I don't even want to know my parents would tell me, bro, I'm making $20 million a year and I screw it up. This confirms these games be rigged and players be in on it, shaking my head. Yeah, it was obvious too. Rozier Wild, but yeah, man was tripping over the ball, causing turnovers. Damon Jones was giving tips when LeBron was going to be out. Yeah. That junk is crazy. Gilbert Arenas is being stupid, too. It's like, why go to an illegal anything when you're worth that much money? They're always going to put the big face, the NBA face, the NFL face, the NHL face, the MLB face on it first. They're not going to get all the other people that are there. They're going to put you on there. Why? Because you're the most noticeable. You're the most known. You're the public figure. You're the star athlete. So your face is going to be plastered all over it first. Why would you be going to that stuff? Man, get out of here. If we were doing a little, like, at somebody's house, you know what I'm saying? Like, people get together and play poker at somebody's crib. You know what I'm saying? Just close friends on a Friday night. And they're like, guys, smoking cigars, laughing, drinking some beers together. That's different. You already know you have friends. People have done that plenty of times. I've never done it. But I'm just saying you have people who do that plenty of times. This other stuff where it's like, no, we're running underground in my house, underneath the house. There's a secret chamber where we got betting rings and all type of stuff like that. Like, come on now, bro. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? And they said multiple coaches, multiple players, multiple leagues are in on it. Remember, they said it was like 40 people they got in on it. 40 different professional players or something like that. That's crazy. 40? You tell me there's 40 of you that would give up making NBA money? Nah, bro. I mean, you don't, bro. Man, y'all must have forgot what it took to get there. Y'all must have forgot about the bills and the heartache it took to even get there for you to even try to do something like this. That's stupidity. I'll be with a $2 donation. Best Nation donation. Thank you so much, sir. At this point, nothing surprises me. Nothing. I wouldn't say everyone, but it shouldn't be anyone. Like, is the Super Bowl rigged? Maybe. Maybe. We've seen some very questionable calls. For multiple Super Bowls. You know how crazy it is? It wouldn't even surprise anybody. It wouldn't surprise anybody. It wouldn't surprise nobody. They'd just be like, oh, man, it's rigged. Oh, we knew it. A lot of people would be like that. It wouldn't surprise too many people, bro. It really would. They'd just be like, darn, I didn't think my league would be in on it. But yeah, that's how crazy everything is right now. That it wouldn't even surprise the bulk of people. They would just be like, dang, man, I was hoping our league didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh, man. How could they be so stupid? You know what the equivalent of that is? That's the equivalent. You remember when you were kids and you would get like a spanking or something like that? That's like seeing your sibling get a spanking for something and then literally doing the same thing, being like, he was dumb. That's why he got caught. I'm not gonna get caught doing the same exact thing in the same exact house from the same exact person that caught the other person. You feel me? Yo, nasty work, bro. Nasty work. And even back, I'm gonna get back, enough of the NBA stuff. That it's so ridiculous. It's it's sad, bro. Like, it made me sick, even talking about it. Ugh, made me want to vomit. Clean it up with comment. Earth is my planet. You know what I mean? But this whole Owe thing too for the Ravens, bro. That stuff got me laughing inside, bro. Laughing. Yeah, we had a guy, and he goes to another team and is now looking like a Pro Bowl. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. If Owe ends this season with 11 plus sacks, they got to lose their jobs. I'm sorry. They got it. They got it. They got to lose their jobs, bro. There is no way that Owe leaves this team and has no sacks and goes on to have 11 plus sacks in the season. In the first, 4 games of the season, he had none. Nah, bro. They would have to lose their jobs if that happens. I swear to you. People clowned Owe so bad for no. I was one of them. If I do something, I tell you, I never liked Owe. I never liked Owe. I was never a fan of Owe. Never. Shout outs to him because if he's able to get that, he's going to get paid 25 mil a year or more. Shout outs to him that he'll be able to make that generational wealth for him and his family. I'm happy when people get paid. Yeah, I'm not a hater, but I was never a fan of his. I'll tell you straight up. I'm not gonna switch up now like I wanted him. No, I wanted him gone, but I didn't want him gone at the expense of saying that there's no one else. Like we shortchanged our team and got back a guy that's literally a lesser player maybe than an Owe to replace him. That makes no sense. The Ravens are stunning their players. Go have to pay them less. This is a business, not a sport. Tactical, you talking something right now, bro. You talking something. Oh, I see you, high horse. I'm gonna be honest. If I said it, I said it. I'll stick by it. So you know what I'm saying? I was never big on no way though. Never. But I'm happy if he gets that. Listen, if he gets enough that he'll be able to get paid, shout outs to him. I'll be very happy for him. He'll be able to command he'll have 2 seasons of 10 or more sacks. He'll be commanding 25 mil or more a year. Shout outs to that, bro. Shout outs to him. Hopefully he doesn't go and try to join any African betting rings that he'll lose it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. And you know what makes it worse with the NBA too? The NBA, like the NFL would bet, oh, you're making this per year, right? That's your eight, you know what I'm saying, per year. It's only the guaranteed money that you're going to worry about in the NFL. NBA contracts, MLB contracts, they're fully guaranteed contracts. So they're seeing every dollar. If they never play another down or get hurt, they see every single dollar of that money. Every single dollar. That's another reason why I don't want to hear nothing from them. Like NFL's a little different because they don't play with fully guaranteed contracts. They just don't. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? But NBA, they play with fully guaranteed contracts. I don't want to hear no excuses from you. None. 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 Not even a little. Fully guaranteed contract. That means every dollar that you sign that contract for, you're going to see. $100 million contract is not actually $100 million contract in the NFL. If it's $100 million contract, you get $60 million guaranteed. That's the money you're going to get. $60 million. Because they could cut you after 3 years or move on from you, or you know what I'm saying? That's why most people after 2 or 3 years, they try to get an extension to get more money. Because none of that is guaranteed money. NFL is the type of league where you sign a $200 million contract and only $100 million of it is guaranteed. That's the type of league this is. So that's not the NBA. That's not the MLB. When they sign those gargantuan, huge contracts, bro, they're seeing every dollar. If they passed away and they could play another down, their kids they'll put it into a thing, and then their kids, whoever is supposed to get it, gets the rest of it. Like real talk. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't feel sorry as much as like football players don't get what they're supposed to get, even though they're in the most violent sport. They don't get what they're supposed to get. Let's keep it a buck. They don't get what they're supposed to really get. Football players be on that field literally dying. And they don't get what they're supposed to get. NBA players, MLB players, soccer players, bro, they get every dollar. Them contracts fully guaranteed, bro. So I'm not going to feel sorry for somebody that has so much opportunity and throw it away. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping Owe makes that money. I'm hoping. Shout outs to Owe if he's able to. Shout outs to him. I'll be very happy for him. You'll never see me wishing for another man not to make money, bro. Never. Never. Ever. Donovan Carter East, he's the most overrated GM in the league, and the Ravens subreddit is sickening for glazing him so much, calling him nicknames like Big D Costa. They should feel ashamed of themselves too. Yeah. Why you need 11 picks? We can't even add that many new players. Thank you. Thank you. It don't make sense why they do what they do. It don't make sense. I've said that so many times. It's like you want all these draft picks. EDC want draft pick after draft pick, and you can't even. Not every player is going to make the team, but you want to get every draft pick. That makes no sense. You have more draft picks than openings on the team, but you refuse to trade any of them. Get out of here, bro. That's stupidity. But no one wants to call it out, though. Everyone would tell me, nah, that's how it's supposed to be, Nitro. You're wasting picks. You're wasting picks. Instead of saying, let's bundle some of these up and get a player that we know can really help out the team. Nah, we got picks though. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I gotta get going. I'm gonna be late. I hated this year's draft. Yeah, me too. Listen, I was getting clowns online because everyone told me no, it was an A+ draft. I said the only player that saved it as a draft for a B- for me was Mike Green. Because I still have belief that Mike Green could become an elite pass rusher in this league. That's the only reason I even gave it a B-, simply because of the thought of we might have a legit pass rusher that could be like Judon or someone like that. That's only really a B- to me. And I stated that. I pointed that out when I said what I said. And a lot of people was like, no nitro, dollar. I'm like, nah, bro. Y'all be tripping on this. Like, y'all just be giving them A's for no reason. That nigga's crazy to me. And it's not even like I don't dislike Starks. I just think that you got 2 first-round safeties. How many first-round safeties do you need to be successful? You have teams that are making it work with much less. Much less. But somehow you need all that for you to be good? Nah, bro, something's up. Something's up. Something's up. You're telling me, oh, no, I need all pros at all my safety spots. I need all pros at every corner spot. What's it called? Aya Horse, aren't you the one that told me? Weren't you the one that told me that this ain't Madden? You told me that, right, bro? You were like, this ain't Madden. You can't expect all pros at every single position. But somehow for the Ravens, they want all pros at every single section of the defense, except for pass rusher. Because they know they have to pay him crazy money. And that's being real. That's being 100. Like, what are we doing here? What's good, Flex? I'm not sure you're going into Miami again next week. Probably not. No, I'm not going to be able to make it. My daughter's out of school right now for intermission. I'm not going to be able to go. Unless something crazy happens, I won't be able to go. We'll see, though. We will see. We will see. But I don't think I'll be able to go. I wanted to go at first. And then, things kind of went for a turn. And then I was kind of happy that I wasn't right now able to go because of all the losing that we were doing. Now I'm like, man, I hope I get to go. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. LeVar, what's good, what's good, what's good? Yeah, the same with the O-line. Y'all heard me. I was complaining. Y'all heard me. I was live during the draft. I was so pissed off because I kept saying, I'm like, bro, we need X, Y, and Z. Why do you keep getting these hurt players? We're hoping for a guy, Emory Jones, to show you how crazy our team is. Our team is so crap right now that we're hoping that Emory Jones comes in and helps save our O-line. A guy that has taken no practice snaps, no nothing. That's ridiculous to me. That's super ridiculous. All right, sir. You too, man. God bless. Yes, sir. It's the last box, and I'm out of here. Enjoy the weather, man. You too, and be safe out here. And listen, Emory Jones might turn out to be a great pick, but think about it. He has taken no snaps, no nothing. He has had no training camp, nothing. And we're hoping to God that he can help save the team. Like, bro, it's so ridiculous. Like I said, man, and it's like you knew. The Ravens knew that you know what we call that? That's called ego. Keep saying that's ego. That's ego that does that. Because you know the weaknesses of your team. There's no way you're not seeing how bad this offensive line is. There's no way. And then okay, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way how you're gonna try to tell me that you're looking at tape and every time gaslight the fans into believing that our O line is top tier. Get out of here, bro. Paying media members to say that, oh, we have a great O line. when we're seeing when the O-line just got our quarterback hurt, which is something that the Wunderkind show called. So that's what I said, bro. Matter of fact, after the game that we lost, I said, yo, y'all gonna get Lamar hurt, and then everyone's gonna get to see how good Lamar literally got hurt. I'm like, wow. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Boom. Yeah, they want him to be good. They want him to be great. They want him to be magical. It's not the way the world works. You can want the best for a player, but he still has to produce. He still has to produce. Still got to produce, but this guy won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it, man. That's what gets me tired of it with the Ravens. You wanna know what gets me mad? That's what gets me mad. But all right, guys, I'm going on the road. The reason why I don't go live no more on the road because cops have been pulling people over and certain stuff like that. But thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. I will be live, uh, not tonight, but tomorrow. I will be live Saturday on this channel. So don't worry. We're making up for the missed on Thursday. I will be live on Saturday this week, and we'll go through everything. The breakdown, certain teams, who do we think is gonna score. We're gonna do a whole thing, okay, guys? But man, y'all have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Please make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe. I'll catch y'all later with more videos. And I'm out this piece. Peace. God bless, guys. Yo.